Welcome
to
Quit
the
Cap
with
Kris
and
Sam. That was.
And we're in.
We're getting better at that.
That's good.
How's your how? Hold on. How's your week going, Mr. Chris Glover?
Oh, it's going good. Sam Hawkins.
Is it?
It's going real good.
Did you go to a fair?
I did not.
Lame.
I went to the carnival though. In time.
You're lame.
Got some tickets. I like carnival a little bit better.
They're both good.
They are. It's the vibe of the carnival.
Well, so at the fair,
Mm-hmm.
there's a balloon pop game where if you spend $5, you get one shot. You spend 10, you get 5, and you spend 15, you can get 7 shots.
Okay.
And you get the 7 shots, you get a big teddy bear or bear, just whatever.
Large prize.
You spend another you spend another $10,
I'm with you.
so 30, you can get like a jumbo thing.
Oh, they had jumbo sizes?
Jumbo. That's what she got, was the jumbo one.
Really?
So, but that's $30, right?
Jumbo what?
The pig you got, that's the jumbo size.
Oh.
And hold on.
It's got like a bunch of beans in it.
Charosa.
Sol de Janeiro?
How many did you put in there?
One?
And why in the piss did it go up to $78?
Because you put another one in there.
A double.
You can do that.
Oh, I did. Oh, you already added it to cart.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, we're getting off topic. I'm going to save that there before I mess it up, and then I'll order it when we get home. Okay.
Got that on recording?
Yeah, it's on recording.
It's
But
on
so you spend 20, you get a large one.
Mhm.
You spend another 10, you can get a jumbo one, but you have to hit the next 7.
Are you talking about that man?
Yes.
What do you mean? You have to hit the next 7 shots.
So yeah, when you spend 20, you get 7 shots. You hit all 7, you get a big one, like a large,
Yeah.
or an extra large is what it was. You get an extra large, and then if you spend another 10, you get 7 more shots. And if you hit all 7 shots, you get a jumbo, right? Which is $30.
Right.
Well, this dude told me for 20, you'd get a large if you hit all 7, and if you spend another 20, you'd get an extra large, and for a jumbo, it'd be a little bit more. I was gonna pay it, but then I was like, that's a lot of money.
He was trying to.
He was scamming me more than the fair already was. Now, this was the guy when we first went over there.
Mm-hmm.
We go over there again, because I was gonna get her another little one with the
Right,
$5.
right.
And then I asked how much it was for the big one, and she was like, yeah, you spend 20, and then you spend 10 and hit another 7, you get a jumbo.
That ain't what bro just told me.
I said, I could have done that the first time, and I'd have more money. And I was pissed.
Did she say anything?
No, I did it.
You did it again?
I did
But
do
at
it
her-
again.
But
At
did you
her
get a
rules.
prize, though?
I did. I hit all 14.
All
And
14?
All 14 of them, and she got a jumbo-sized pig. It's actually pretty cute.
Really? It's like piglet or just regular?
It's
pig?
just, is it a?
It's not piglet.
It's just a regular pig.
It's like it's a gray pig with darker gray. It's a light gray pig with darker gray spots. It's kind of like a cow pig.
It's a cute pig.
Is it standing up?
Yeah, it's on all 4s.
That was mine.
It's a cute pig.
That is adorable.
But yeah, tried to scam me more than
Oh, I actually have a picture of it. Hold on.
tried to scam me more than what was already getting there.
Was that the only
It's blue,
area
not
you
gray.
played? Oh, that is a cute pig.
And then there was another one where I was like, I got it in the bag. You spend $20,
Uh-huh.
and it's like a corkscrew. You
It
feel
has
like
that
it's
ring around it and you gotta
and
move
it's-
it up.
right.
I'm with you.
And I was like, simple, $5 for one play. I was like, simple,
Yeah.
throw $5. I got all the way to the very bottom, except the trick is it's right here. This is what's holding it up, and then there's a platform. So there's a stand, then there's a platform, then there's the corkscrew.
Right.
Well, from the back, when you're holding it from the back, showing the people that's buying how easy it is, you don't have to worry about this stand that's sticking up. So you just do one of these. I got to the very bottom to where it kind of flattens out and goes down to win.
Yeah.
You can't get past it because of the stick that's sitting up.
Really?
You can't. I spent $25 on that. Because for $20 more, you get 3 tries
How close did you get every time?
to the very bottom.
Every time.
Every single time. And he didn't think I would. He was watching me do this because he didn't think I'd be able to get
'Cause I just
to the
got
very
to figure
bottom.
this out.
Yeah, and I know how to do it, but you have to be behind it so you don't have to worry about this piece of wood sticking up. If you're in front of it, it's impossible because to turn it, your hand slightly, it hits the wood and it gets stuck. That's how they get you. And I thought I could.
Because they turn the opposite way from the wood.
And I thought I could outsmart them. Couldn't. I tried doing it like this, got it to the very bottom, hand still got stuck. Did it like this, hand still got stuck. Did it like this, still got stuck.
Hey,
There's no
bro,
possible
that
way to do it.
sucked so bad. I'd have been pissed.
I was.
Did you win anything in that
Nope,
game?
because those are one prize per person because they're like human-sized stuffed animals. And I got this far from it 4 times. I was so close, and I was so mad I wanted to do it again, but I know it'd be a waste of money.
It would have been.
Another story. Oh,
It would have been.
what's that ride called that you got on and it almost flipped upside down and you got freaked out?
Did they have the Ring of Fire this year?
They did not. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me go look.
Well,
Ride
there
the zipper? They have the zipper?
nobody wants to ride it with me.
Oh, bro.
I told you I would.
Dang.
But
I'll
you,
pee on myself. That's right.
I love the zipper.
Next year, I promise I'll go to the fair.
I
with you.
love
We'll have
the
to
zipper.
piss out of that zipper. I
Do
do
they
too.
not have it at the carnival?
They might.
We're going to the carnival.
Yeah, we can go to the
We'll
carnival.
go.
I'll
The
try to
zipper.
flip it.
Well, see, she said she would get on it, but at the same time, it's kind of claustrophobic, kinda.
It is.
And I know she'd freak out, so I'm not even gonna ask her to get on it. I'll mess with her and say, I wouldn't actually ask her to get on it. My brother would usually ride it with me, but he was sick the couple days before he went.
Whack.
So, if I got on there and he threw up on me, I'd be kind of
You'd be,
pissed.
zipper would be your favorite ride.
No, but I do love
You know
the
what it
zipper.
started with?
I do not.
Because the other rides, let's say they have the
Was
Alpine.
it the freak out?
We
Mm-mm.
rode
It.
was it the Axis? No, it wasn't the Axis. We rode the Axis. It wasn't a bunch of cars. We rode the Cliffhanger, Haunted, no. Hydro Shock, no. Mardi Gras, no. Music, no. Orbiter, we rode
Or
that.
no.
Nope.
Orbiter's
Pirate,
fun.
rode
Orbiter
that.
is
Silver
fun.
Streak, Starship, Super
Starship's
Himalaya,
fun.
Super Slide, and the Zipper. I don't know what it's called.
It's the one that spins like this in the seats, but it's also going up.
It sounds like the
well, it's not
orbiter.
the Orbiter.
It's not the
I
Orbiter.
think it goes like.
No, the Orbiter is the one that spins, but there's 3 seats and it spins that too.
Well, whatever it is, we
Hold on, we took a picture in front of it, I think.
whatever it was, we were gonna get on it because it's fun to ride.
Yeah.
Somebody about fell off of it. It wasn't strapped in all the way on that person, so they had to shut it
Really?
down. So somebody about died while we were at the fair.
Just for the night. You know they got it open tonight.
Oh, of course. But yeah, somebody definitely about died.
When does the carnival come in?
I don't know.
I think it's the next week or so.
I don't know. We'd have to look.
There was a lady there. It was so sad. They made her get off the ride because she weighed too much, and it wouldn't close.
It was sad. The seat wouldn't close, so they couldn't let her ride
so
it.
sad. Then there was a dude behind us, and he was like, "Yeah, my friend broke his neck, so I'm having to test it out for him."
Because he
Like,
couldn't
okay.
ride it, so he was getting on it to tell him how it was.
That is sad. Will his friend ever be able to walk again, or y'all didn't get?
We didn't get into detail about that.
That's a random thing to tell a stranger.
That's how he started the.
My friend
well,
broke his neck, so I'm gonna.
he started the conversation like, "How are y'all doing?" And I was like, "We're good. How are you?" And he said, "I'm good. My friend broke his neck last year, so around that time. So, he wanted me to try this ride out for him to see how it was, and I watched it a couple times, and it kind of scared me, but he wants to know how it is, so I'll try it." And I
How old was the guy?
About 30.
Yeah, about 30. And I was like,
This
Okay.
some kid asked us.
yeah, we were on the Ferris wheel. You know the video where he says, "What's your name?" "Tony."
Yeah.
"Fuck you, Tony." Well, we were on the Ferris wheel and we got stopped at the top. And so we were up here and there was the other cart right here. And this kid just turns around while we're sitting there and goes, "Hey, what's your name?" And he was too young, so I knew he wouldn't know. But I really deep down wanted to say, "Tony," or "Ezekiel," and see if he'd go with it, but he's too young. He wouldn't know.
What did you tell me?
I told him it
this
was-
ride that
What-
he asked us how we were doing on.
Yeah, that one.
What is that? The
That's,
cliffhanger?
no, I can't think of the name of it.
That's the Orbiter.
Yeah,
That's that.
That's really fun.
You're talking about the gravitron thing.
No, the
that's
gravitron's the one that
gravitron
spins.
Okay. Cool.
That's I love that thing.
I do too. That's
thing.
fun.
I love that thing. Probably because it's
I
a
wanna do a
UFO, but
backflip in it.
I love that.
There's the zipper.
Okay.
Scary thing.
It's so bad.
Zipper's so fun. Anyway,
We did do today, didn't we? Arby's Cup.
we did. We did today. Anyway, you said you had some. Actually, I've got some news for you to start the topic. I'm sorry, I know you want to speak, but I've got some. Actually, I'm going to start this with a question.
Okay. I like
What is a biblical accurate angel? Do you know, to describe how it would look?
Yeah, there's a few. I don't know the names. You said angels, but if you could biblically describe at least two that I could think of, is one that would be a ball type. It would look like a ball, but then there would be like a bunch of rings that are interlocked between each other, but they're really eyeballs.
That's
And
the one
there's
I'm talking
another
about.
one that has like 2 or 3 wings coming out the back of it, and then it's just a single eyeball.
Now, the one I'm talking about is the eyeball, but with the rings around it, of sorts.
I'm with you. I
Now,
think that's Archangel Mike.
I don't, like I said, I don't know.
I don't know either.
But the telescope out in space have a Dyson sphere. We talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Harness energy from the sun.
Well, Dyson sphere is theoretical.
Right.
We can't build one, so we can't say that it's possible. But it's possible. We just can't do it.
Could be with the right technology.
Right. Well, they seen out, and so to explain it a little bit, how they see moons on other planets, like exomoons is what they
Yeah.
call them, is same way they find planets. They look at the star, and then if there's a little shadow on the star, there's a planet orbiting it. And then if there's a shadow
Smaller
following it behind it, it's a moon. Well, so they seen a shadow of some sorts it was on the news. Well, I don't know. They said alien technology possible, but it was a ball of some sorts, and it looked theoretically like there was rings around it.
Cyclops.
And so they were like, could it be a Dyson sphere? Or
Was the ball? Did it have light to it? It had the ring. Were the rings the shadow?
the rings was so the ball was black, and you could see little streaks going around it because it was so far out, so you can't see
with
light.
you.
What?
It's a Cyclops.
This Cyclops that got shut
Look,
down.
it can go up that
That's
high.
what we're talking about.
Oh,
And
I love
That's
that.
the
how
seat-
high it got, and I about freaked out. A little girl was literally, this was last year.
Laughing
a
at her.
little girl was like, it's okay, this is how I got over my fear pots. Yeah, no, I think I scarred that little girl.
That's so funny. You would hate the pendulum at Six Flags then. It's that on crack.
But somebody about fell out of it.
That's right.
But there was a ball, and it had what looked like rings going around it.
Okay.
And some people were like, well, it could be a Dyson sphere because you can't see it in detail. Or people were posting pictures and was like, you look at this biblical accurate angel.
Comparing it to.
It's like it could be that. That's
Okay, all right. That's a twofer. First one. How can we theorize that it was a Dyson sphere?
Well, that's what.
If it's not around the sun itself
Hello.
to harvest. Secondly,
Oh.
why is the angel just floating around in
Well, I
space?
think I put it on.
Why wouldn't it?
Because it's an angel.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Now, alien, people get it confused. An alien is not a green human. An alien's something not from this world.
Not from Earth. Correct.
So, like a rock from the moon, if you don't call it a moon rock, it's an alien rock.
I'm with you.
So, if there's other life.
Back in her normal spot.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she got on to me because my do not disturb sign. She said, I thought that's whenever you was at school.
No, it's just
I was
for
like-
whenever.
I was like, well, I was at work and people kept calling me. So.
Well, if there's other life like ours on other planets, it would still be the same, wouldn't it?
What do you mean still the same?
Religion. Jesus.
That is an amazing question.
Would it still be
I-
the same?
I do not know.
Would it be different Jesus?
That's an amazing question. You know, we only
Because if it's the same all across the universe, why wouldn't the angel be going towards another planet that could be orbiting said star?
okay. Let's put it back in a biblical standpoint. What would be the reasoning for God to create other life forms? All right, because you got God, let there be light, boom, separated the scene that the light was good, separated it from the dark. You know, you have the whole spew of time with galaxies.
The Big Bang.
Some would theorize.
Mhm.
So, how do we know, like, for what reasoning would God choose to create on a different planet,
Okay.
per se?
Let me rebuttal that with another question.
Okay.
When you come up with a plan, there's plan A and then there's
Okay.
plan B. So why, if he created us, why wouldn't he go, this is plan A being us, or we could be plan B, and then he said, this planet right here, you know, I put it right here, so just have other life going throughout the.
I'm with you. Okay. Gotcha.
Now, will they ever meet? That's up to them, free will. That's up to them if they want to create enough technology to be able to interlude with each other, or
I'm with you. Now,
why would he put billions and billions of planets inside of one galaxy just to make billions and billions of other galaxies, which would mean there's trillions of other planets?
I'm with you.
Why wouldn't he put at least one other planet with something else
That's a
on
good.
there?
That's a good rebuttal question. So, I'm gonna recant my last statement.
Okay.
You kind of gave me a reason on why he would. You know, and so to go back to your other question, even though I don't know, I think we could theorize that yes, I know the power of God's love, and I know that if he did have other creations that he had made, aside from humanity on a different planet, that he would also love them as equally if they took the route and failed the way that we as humanity fell in the beginning.
Because I don't think he would, if he did make other life forms, I don't think he'd treat them differently. And because we're not the best people, it doesn't matter who you are. So, you know, there could be another whole planet where we're here and they're up here. The whole world's on the same page of religion. The whole world's world peace.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Man. I keep staying on the fence, you know, because at the same time, in the creation, you know, in Genesis, it goes in chronological order, and I have to go back to when God was making Adam and said, "Let us make man in our image," right? Like,
I got something for you.
you know what I'm saying? Why would he then turn around? Even though the route we took was the route that we took, he still had a plan from the moment he was creating Adam, knowing I will have to sacrifice my son.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So Adam and Eve were on Earth, right? Of sorts. They were here.
In a perfect world.
A perfect world.
In the Garden of Eden.
Right.
Which I believe a lot of people will theorize that was located. It says very far east, so probably just in an eastern area.
Right.
That they theorized.
A perfect world.
Because Pangea was a thing, you know. Science and Bible stuff. Okay. Continue.
So, when you read the Bible, that's not. Now, I could be wrong. You've read the entire Bible.
I have not.
You have not. Most of it.
Getting there. I hope to.
Most of it.
Continue.
I have not.
I'm with you.
So I could be wrong, but when you read the Bible, all of that's happening here, right? Not all of it, but when it's on a physical world, it's here. When he was crucified, it was here,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
So why wouldn't there be another Bible if there was another world with religion.
I think there would, but
But it would all be chronological to that planet. So in the Big Bang, let there be light, it would follow when that planet was. So we're just.
then you run the risk, and you've caused a conundrum. At that point, at the same time, would you not also agree that God would have been included that in the beginning?
Would he?
I would say so.
Would that not freak us the hell out?
I wouldn't say so. I'm so. When he turned Moses' stick into a serpent,
It'd freak me out.
that would have freaked me out as well. But we look back and we read, and it's something that's abnormal, but it's not something that really freaks us out because it is in history, is implied in the beginning, right? Just once you believe, then it's sold in. Like, okay, this is what happened. He not only did create Adam and Eve, he created Glue Glock and Glee Glow.
Well, it doesn't have to. Why do you gotta give them?
Because they're aliens.
Why you gotta
I
give them
can't
names?
give them human names.
Why would you give them names?
Because
like
they
that?
gotta have
No,
names.
like that.
Adam and Eve had a name.
Why would you give him a name like that? That's
Because that
that's
sounds.
that's racist.
That's that.
That would be like me assuming your name would be.
Well, I'm not an alien. I'm an English
Jacoby.
name because I'm a human.
Are you holding the fan?
Take one for the team, I guess.
That's it. Okay.
I mean, that's a good question. I play devil's advocate. I don't want to say he would have created, and if he did, he would have included that. Yeah,
But what if he- but
bro,
what if he
in the
didn't?
Bible, you read the entire generation from Adam all the way to Jesus, name for name. Zebedee, father of
But what if he didn't?
156.
Because if I was to come up and tell you
No, I lied. Continue talking.
that there was 110% proof that Mars has some dude named Steve walking around up there, you wouldn't believe me.
Or at the same time, you just told me you had proof.
But if I showed you, you would say it was fake.
I mean, it depends on how good the proof was.
What would you need?
A photo
Photoshop.
evidence.
Isn't that what they say about everything else?
Or,
Photoshop.
again, it'd have to be something. Okay, I guess you'd have to take me there.
Right.
Or show me through the eyes that you said.
Right. Take you to another planet.
Or show me how you showed me.
I looked at the picture.
Okay, so you're also believing. 32 generations from Adam to Jesus. Sorry, it took me a second to find. But
It's a lot.
you'd have to take me there or show me whatever you've seen to make you believe that's what it is.
And if I showed you the picture,
Well, then I would be like, how do you know that? I would then question your integrity on trusting the photo.
my integrity,
Yes.
that's. I was gonna call.
Say it. Who's going to say what? The N-word?
Yeah.
Probably what?
No, I
Samuel.
wasn't. That's the dumbest thing you could have said.
I didn't say it.
I didn't either.
I heard
I've
you.
never said that word.
Mind to mind, I heard it.
I've never said that word.
Says it all the time. But, continue.
Didn't you say you had something?
Yeah, so I read about a guy by the name of Enoch, right? Have you ever heard the book of Enoch? So
Mhm.
apparently it's a book of the Bible that apparently was taken out for whatever reason. I'm sure there's
A reason.
behind it, for whatever reason. I think it just didn't flow or
It didn't
align.
fit.
Yeah, it
There's
just
too many.
wasn't something that
There's too many pages.
maybe it was something that was too heavy. Anyway, and then there was a guy by the name of Enoch who was believed to be a demigod, right? His father was like
Mhm.
a god, but with a lowercase g, not a capital G.
Mhm.
And his mother was like a regular average woman.
So like Percy Jackson,
Percy Jackson.
a demigod, somebody that's not
Bro,
fully.
did he just say Percy Jackson? Yeah, someone like Percy
Okay.
Jackson. Sure.
Continue.
And so I keep picturing Percy Jackson. And anyway, it was said that his father was a part of the Anunnaki,
Mm-hmm.
and that
The Anunnaki weren't
right.
gods, though.
We're
Oh.
with the lowercase g.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah,
moving
with
on.
the.
And So they then said that they were going to take him away from Earth one day and bring him back. And when he comes back, he's gonna have all this knowledge, yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had left,
Mm-hmm.
didn't die, whatever. His body was just gone, and he came back. When he came back, it was said that he described the Earth, the shape of it. Just kill it.
It
kill
was
it
flying
already.
around. I couldn't. I was trying to. There
Slow
it is.
reflexes. Don't come over here because I'm gonna have to have fast reflexes.
Continue.
And
We're children.
yeah, we are. So they he came back to Earth, supposedly described the Earth as a sphere. It was glowing. It was blue.
Hold
Pretty much
on.
described the Earth.
Why did you say it like the Earth isn't a sphere?
I mean, I guess he would have been right about that.
Okay.
But I digress. So then it was said to believe that he also had knowledge of building these huge mega structures that no one has ever seen. He came back with all this construction knowledge and knowledge that was unheard of during that time. And
Like?
that's how, the Egyptians started to progress the way that they did.
Right.
So,
You seemed very unhappy about that story.
skeptical, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I dove into the book of Enoch. That was the first thing. Before I dove into the Bible, I dove into the book of Enoch.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I was kind of like, I've read, like, it describes a moment when Lucifer is cast out of hell, or cast out of heaven, and as he takes the third of the angel kingdom with him, as they're going down or ascending or descending to hell, whatever the case may be, they come
Mhm.
down and they know of Jesus coming in the future, so they're trying to end the bloodline and find where it's going to come from. So they just go around picking up women, pregnant or non-pregnant, having sex with them, and they're instantly pregnant with, terrible offspring.
Right.
From a
Devil
fallen
babies.
angel. Right. On their way
Demon
down
child.
to hell. That's, it talks a little bit about that, so. I mean, it's an interesting book, yeah. I can see why it was excluded, because at the same time, like, false prophets is a thing, and who's to say Enoch wasn't someone who was a false prophet? It was someone
Claimed
who
he was, but
to do all these things.
he was very much not. Or
Have you even read it?
no,
You haven't.
no, I haven't.
That's tragic.
Boss man, I'm sorry.
Say it again. Don't really say it again.
Boss man. You don't like that? You knocked the pin out.
Good, that's what you do.
You knocked the pin out of the whole
Good luck getting a drink.
bulletin board. What do you mean?
You can't reach that.
Give me my damn drink. I'm
It's
thirsty. Give me my drink. I'll come across this table.
cold too.
I'll
It's
come.
dripping
I'll
wet.
come across. I'll come across. Give me my drink.
This is the size of a road. Don't tell me you're gonna come across it. If you don't plan on crawling across it.
I didn't crawl. I reached. For your information, sir. I'm sorry, boss man.
Drink.
How do you feel about that?
Feel about what? You call me boss man?
Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Why?
I hate it actually.
Why?
'Cause I'm not. You're boss.
You are. Yeah.
Chris freaking Glover. Always.
Kris, Bossman Glover. I'm gonna get you a nameplate.
You give me a nameplate, you know what I'm gonna do with it?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna rip it up, throw it in the trash.
I'll buy another one.
I still got my hands. So hope
Dude.
you got unlimited money over there.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Where's your card at?
My what?
Your card.
My card.
Mm-hmm. I hope you have unlimited money.
Why would I need my card?
I mean, you don't. If I'm the one, okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna break it.
Your card?
All of a sudden, I'm all checks now.
Are you?
I don't know how to write checks. Do you know how to write a check?
I do know how to write a check.
Probably not. They could teach you
I don't. How do you write a check?
with your hands. Somewhere.
So there was a little story, right? This girl, her grandfather had a box, right, that she was told to never open. Well, then he died, and left her the box. She opened it and just spread everything that was in there. There was pages upon pages to do with time travel. There was a scientist who was trying to figure out time travel. I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to go into it. Like I can't say word for word, but she was trying to figure out time travel. Well, somebody gave her a note that was signed by herself from like,
Wait, somebody gave her a note
yeah,
that was signed by herself.
from like years and years and years ago. And it had a piece of paper that had just her handwriting on it, right? So her and her partner, like science partner, not marriage or anything, they got 100 pieces of paper and wrote their names down on it. He wrote his name on 99 of them, and she wrote her name on one of them, and jumbled them up, picked one out without looking at it, threw it in the machine that they were working on, and then went through all 99 of them, and her handwriting was not on it. So hers was the only one that went back. So with that, their theory was, unless it's a really big coincidence, their theory was the odds of that happening were 1 to 100. And since her handwriting was the one that came back, and then hers was also the one that they randomly chose to put in that, then it worked.
Do you believe that to be true?
No.
Well,
Well,
what would you
it's
do if you could travel back in time?
it's
What would you go see?
if I could travel back in time,
For one split moment, one split second.
only 1 second,
One lifetime.
would you pass it?
Or just let it slip.
So if I could go back and be stuck, honestly, go back to,
Bro, hold on. Hey, if I swear if you say 1930 to 1978, I'm coming across
you
this
know,
face. If you, and especially say probably about 1955.
about I'd say about 1900s.
Wow.
No.
So you're fighting. You're fighting. Heritage.
I'm going. It runs in the bloodline. We're keeping it, all right. And I'm going back, to where I belong. And there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, calm down. It's not that serious. Are you okay?
What happened?
You just about died.
No, I don't think anything's happened. As you were saying?
I don't.
Where's the one place you would go back to in time?
Are you okay? Get a drink.
I was.
Because,
sure you don't want to
because
drink?
I said so.
I was going to spit it out. Endless cups.
Okay. The birth of the universe. A long time ago.
You would die.
Well, you know,
You would die.
theoretically,
You would be
if we
dead.
have the technology for
There's
that,
no
then there's
theoretical.
something that I
We're
could
talking
be.
about time traveling from the
Right.
birth of the universe. You would be disintegrated.
Not disintegrated.
Whatever space terminology you
Not
want to use,
disintegrated.
you would not be alive.
If you have a spacesuit on. Not for long, but you'd be out there.
You would be dead.
Right.
Sam,
No.
give me another answer. I'm not accepting that. Give me another answer besides the birth of the year. I'm not accepting that.
Okay. I'd go back about 3 billion years ago. No, listen. Listen. Don't give me that stank ass. Don't.
Goof ass.
I would go back to when Mars and Venus also had atmosphere and water. Just look in the sky and see two blue.
So you'd be able to see them well? Yeah, I guess the water would reflect it. What would be walking around 3 billion years ago?
It's a good question. Dinosaurs? Was that 3 billion years ago?
Well, that's it, folks.